If you have questions, we have answers. Join us live every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Talkin' RV Tech, presented by RVTravel.com.
Here's a sample from one of our recent shows.
Well, let's see. Terry has one here. I have Worthless speakers at about 10 feet high. Do you have any recommendations to ensure I never have a water leak around the speakers? Remove them, put something under them, new speakers. Worthless speakers at 10 feet high.
He's probably talking about like on, he says he's got an Arctic Fox, so he's probably talking about the outside speakers that are high up on the side.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, I didn't see his post before that. I'm thinking inside, because
very, very tall ceiling.
I don't. That's why I'm like, wow.
A lot of the speakers.
They didn't make them that tall back in your day.
No, I mean that would be. I'd have to jump 5 feet to get the 10. Well, not quite that. So yeah, okay. Outside speakers, and you're right. Those speakers are really, yeah.
Usually the quality of them is really bad, from the factory installed ones.
Yep.
A lot of the screen covers always fall off of the discolor.
Yep.
As soon as you hit them with the pressure washer, usually just tear them up.
They're marine. Most of the time, they're marine grade speakers, so they kind of design them to be more like, hey, waterproof or weatherproof to an extent than they actually do to give you like better sound or anything. Making sure that the outside of the actual round speaker cover is sealed is going to be the main thing. The speaker itself shouldn't allow water to come through. I mean, anything's possible, but it being a marine grade speaker is not gonna.
Yeah. I mean, I would say pull it loose from the wall. At least one of them, check and see if there's any putty behind it or if they use bulb seal. What did they seal it with? Was it a felt gasket? And then at that point you could doctor it all up and then put the speaker cover back on, like Zach's saying, put some silicone around it as well.
Well, and the other thing I would do too is like you say, pull that speaker, or if you can get the grill out of it and just see what that back material is made of. Because typically a speaker is going to be made of that kind of soft fiberboard that would ruin if you got water in there eventually, and then you would get water down in the inside of it. I know a lot of the marine ones will use plastic. Just because that's waterproof, but the problem with that is then you don't get that good sound out of it. And the biggest thing that I've seen, I spent a lot of time researching speakers because we did some recessed ones in the ceiling in the house, the couple of the houses that we bought. And there's one thing to get the speaker, but you've got to get the box behind it. And you don't see that in RVs, whether it's inside or outside. They don't have that encasement that's needed for whatever. Mike could go on for an hour on that, but they don't design them and engineer them. They just take that regular speaker and pop it in.
Shove them right in.
Join us live this coming Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Talkin' RV Tech.
You can join us on any of the YouTube or Facebook destinations linked below.
We hope to see you there.